Hello friends, my name is Rodiyah, and today we are going to learn how to create a shooting star animation in HTML, SCSS and JavaScript. So first, there are some extensions you have to install. So the first one is live server. Now I've already installed the live server. And the second one is this live SAS compiler. We're going to install this one too. So now in our start.html file I have made, I am going to write HTML. So now we're going to change the title to Shooting Star Animation. So before you can start, there are two extensions you have to install. The first one is live SAS compiler, and the second one is live server. So now, as you can see, I've got all of the basic things set up. So now, in our editor, we're going to press Ctrl Shift P, and then we're going to write live server, and then we press open with live server. So now we just have to copy this link and then paste it in our browser. So now we'll see that there is nothing here. So there is a link. The link is going to be in the description. It is the link for the background we're going to use. So now the link that I'm going to put in the description, it is here. So if you get the link, then just press save image. You can either save the image, which is more efficient, or you can either save the image, which is more efficient, or just copy the image's link. So now I have saved the image. So now I'm going to go to VS Code, and then I'm going to write h1 that says I have shooting stars. I'm going to the second one, it's not necessary, but I'm going to make h4 which says ObaTheCoder. And I'm going to add div. Now I'm going to just write dot star to make a div class star. And now if we go back to Chrome, we'll see that it's automatically reloaded. So now we're going to add a link to star.css. Yes, I know that there's not actually any star.css, but we need to press this watch sassing. So watch, this is basically just the extension we installed. So now we are going to, after all of this, we are going to add a script src, which is going to be to star.js. So now you see that all of these will be created, but you don't delete them. You should just ignore them because they are very important. So now we will save. So now we'll save our HTML file and go to our SCSS file. So now in our SCSS file, we are going to write HTML, body, height 100%, overflow hidden, background position, center, background size, cover. And now we'll just add the background image. And then we'll write URL, and then we'll just write the name of our background. And we're also going to add a background repeat. No repeat. And we'll add color #FFF, which is basically just white. So now we'll save our SCSS file. So now when I reload the browser, we'll see that this text color is white and the background color is now many stars. So now we have to import our font family. So you're just going to write Google fonts on. You're just going to search for Google fonts, and then I write star. That will this one. So now we're going to press. Decided that you download family and export this zip, or instead you can do this, and then copy this and paste it. So I'm going to be using the copying and pasting method. So now, in our star.scss, we are going to write h1 position absolute top 50% left 40%, and we're also going to write font family and then we're just going to write the font we downloaded, and now we will save it and reload, and then we'll see that this text is in the middle. Okay, now we're going to write h4, and we're just going to write the same thing we wrote here. Except that in top, it's going to be 60%, and in left, it's going to be 47%. And after that, we'll just add font family. Now, if we save it and reload, so if we save it, we'll see that this is also in the middle. Now we have finished. Now we have finished these. So now we're going to add the JavaScript. So now our star.js, we are going to write const body is equal to document dot query selector body. So after that, we're going to add a let meteor number equal to 25. And after that, we're going to write for let I is equal to 1. And then we'll add this. And we're going to write I write meteor number I plus plus. So we're going to write body dot inner HTML plus equals div class is equal to meteor and now we're going to add plus and then I and then another plus. And after that, we are going to write slash div. So now, after that, we'll just see that nothing is going to happen. And that is actually expected. So now, back to our SCSS file. We're going to write N25. And we're going to write S 300. So now we are going to write shadow and then we're just going to write 2 brackets and then semicolon. Now we're going to write at for I from 1 through S and now we're going to write X random 19. So you have to remove this limit. That's right. Just write 1920. And now we're going to write Y random 1000. So now we're going to write shadow and then we're just going to write another shadow and now we're going to write comma X plus PX, which means we would just join. Which means we're just going to join X with PX. And Y plus PX. And then hashtag FFF for white again. Now we're going to write global here. So we'll still see that nothing has happened yet. So now we're going to write dot star with 1px height 1px. So now I want to show you a different way. So now we're just going to write h1 that will show height 1px. Now we're going to write background color transparent and box shadow. So now if we go to star.css, we're going to see everything that we wrote there except that this, it doesn't say box shadow shadow, it's going to say a bunch of all of these. So now, if you look close enough, you're going to see some tiny dots. So if you can't see them, you can change these to, instead of 1px, you can change these to 4px. And now that I've changed to 4px, you should be able to see all of the dots. So I'll just change it back to 1px for now. So now we are going to write at 4 I from 1 to n. And now we're going to write v random. And now we're just going to remove this again, and then we're going to write 90 plus 9. And now we're going to write h random, and then we're just going to remove this limit again, and then we're going to write 250. Now we're going to write plus 50. Now we're going to write d, and it's going to be calc random (300) slash 10 plus 3. Then we're just going to add another semicolon. And now we're going to write .meteor hashtag and now we're just going to write I write position absolute top as h plus px and left as v. So we're just going to write width (300) px and height 5px, and the transform rotate -45 deg. So now at this point we've been coding for a long time, so now we're going to check it. So now sadly there's still nothing to see here. Now we're going to write background image, linear gradient to right, comma, hashtag FFF, comma, RGBA, two five five, comma, 255, comma, 255, comma, 0. So now we'll save it and go to our browser. And now we'll see that there are many of these. So this is only the first change we have made. So now we are going to create our animation. So we'll write at keyframes meteor 0 now we're going to write 0% opacity 1 margin top -300 px and margin right -300 px. And after that we're going to write 12% opacity 0 and then 50%. Margin top 300 px and margin left -600 px, and we're going to add opacity 0. So now if you're going to check our star.css, then you're going to see a whole bunch of code which all have meteor dash and then a number. So if you inspect this code now and open the body, you'll see many meteors. This is meteor 1, and meteor 2, and meteor 3, and meteor 4, and meteor 5, and all of the others. So now we have all of these beautiful shooting stars, but we still haven't finished the animation. So now we'll go back to SCSS. I will stop playing around. Now we'll write 100% opacity 0. So here we're going to just add our animation. So we'll add animation BTR D plus S linear infinite. But now we have added the animation. And now we have this beautiful effect. But now, don't think we are stopping there. Now we are going to make the shooting stars to glow. And yes, I mean glow. So now, after that we're going to write this symbol to Holland and before. Now we're going to write content. We'll add this, but we'll not add anything in there. Now we're going to write position absolute width. I'm going to write like 8px and height 9px and background RGBA and then we're going to write color #FFF comma alpha, and in this alpha we are going to write 0.7. So after that we're going to write box shadow 50px 3px #FFF. Now we'll save it and reload our browser. And now see that the stars, they are now glowing. So now we have this meteor animation. So now we're going to check the star.css. I'll see that each one it has a different amount of time. But still all of the CSS is still the same as a jumbled up pile of code. So now we have finished our shooting star animation, and now you can enjoy your new screensaver. So that is the end of today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell. Bye! And also, before I go, I'd like to tell you that the links to this background is still in the description. And make sure to enjoy your new screensaver. So bye.